Look, my first recording this morning was at 3:19. I finished it. It's only a 5-minute recording, but so I must have been awake about 2:30. Something like that, I seem to remember. It might have been 2:50. And it's now nearly 5:30. It's 5:28. Still dark. So I won't show you a picture of the darkness, right? Had that at the university I was at. They decided they would all send postcards back to the department whenever they travelled over the world, you know. And interesting or funny, odd postcards, you know. And I think one of them was, I don't know, one of the cities, for argument's sake, will say New York, at night time. Perhaps it wasn't New York, but because actually these big cities have lights all night, don't they? But of course it was a completely black picture. You know, so take some country town that, you know, you can't get a meal after sort of 8 o'clock in the evening, you know, because everything shuts by 9 and the streets become deserted by 10 o'clock, you know. But actually, towns now have lights on all night, don't they? But it was the city by night, completely black, you know. The town, the village. Because you don't need the photograph in that case, do you? Where was I? Yeah, I'm now into my 8th recording since then, and just in that time, it just flows. It just comes through doing it, through practice. You could say that certainly it's a gift of God, but it's not a gift that you can't have. It's easily to hand. It's like going to university. It takes very little to get there, really. You devote your time, of course. You single-mindedly put your mind to it. You do the obvious, you're reasonable, you're logical. You get there. There are other things that come to you through no effort at all, but purely the gift of God. Life itself seems to be like that. You find you were born, you didn't do it as far as you know. And you're trying to put together all these impressions that come into your eyes, into your senses, and get something manageable out of it. And it seems to happen now, just does, of itself. It's the gift of God. Life is. In fact, everything we have is the gift of God, isn't it? Everything. Isn't that wonderful? So yes, you can reflect on the fact that you're special. I mean, perfect dad that loves you, or perfect mum, or both. Both, really. Personifies the best of everything, doesn't he? Don't make life some great difficulty, some terrible sacrifice of renunciation or obsessional practice. You know, you don't have to be awake at 2 in the morning. If you find, like Marshall, you are, well, that's great. Probably something to do with him being so old. Don't fear old age, it's a joy. Well, it can be a joy. If you love God, it will be a joy, I'm sure. You see. You can find it's the best years of your life. Absolutely flying. Transcendent. You know, sort of phrase, Mum had one foot in the grave and the other on a banana skin. To talk about the insecurity of things in this world. But we have the other extreme. One foot on earth and the other in heaven. Two homes, I got two homes. One on earth, the other in heaven. Two homes, I got two homes. One on earth, the other in heaven. Two homes, I got two homes. And I'm moving to the new one when I die. When I die, when I die, I'm moving to the new one by and by. The thing then repeats, I got two homes, and so forth. So almost a kiddies chorus, that one was, wasn't it? Christian type song. Yes. You can live like this. I recommend it, commend it too. So that you look forward to retirement. And if you die before then, well, how wonderful. You got to heaven earlier. You're going to trust God. What else would you choose to do? You'd be mad not to trust God. Given the joy it brings here, now, in this world, leave alone life eternal, in the eternity to come. Kingdom of heaven's now at hand, Jesus says, and within you, by his grace and goodness. Open your heart. Open your heart to God. Your heart, not just your mind. Your loving being, who you are. Just invite him in. It's the 8th recording. Difficulty? But easily swept aside. Into eternity, lay that 8 on its side. You have an infinity sign. Difficulties are like that. You have a difficulty, you say, thank you, Lord. You lay it down at his feet. And you enter his embrace in so doing. He lifts you up. And you're transcendent. That's what worship is. Transcendence. That's why angels are eternally singing. They're singing the joy of transcendence. I mean, in our way we picture angels in a simple sense. Of course they sing. They sing for joy. Eternal joy. It's a worship that never finishes. Thank God. That's what the 8th day, Sunday, is supposed to be. Saturday we rested because it's all good. We take it in trust. He says it's all good. In that case, it's all good. I don't care if it looks like horrendous evil. I take it as all good in some sense that he understands. Not me. Him. Thank you, Lord, that it's all good. But you are God. My God. Love you. Love you.